everyone.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandon.
And my name is Heidi, and we're here with another Pin Mail Monday video for you guys.
Yes, but first, if you're new, consider subscribing for more Disney content just like this, pins, hauls, and unboxings. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into today's video. So, since it is November 2nd, as you can tell, our background is no longer spooky. We are back to normal here. We've done some rearranging. Heidi did a really good job at hers. I think she put her Onward and Frozen. I got all my Zootopia, Genie, Lion King back, so we're feeling good. And you may have noticed that our pin board of the month is gone, and that is because it is updated, and we are so excited to show you all of the pins here today, along with a few pin packages.
So because it is the month of November, we kind of had to think a little bit harder about what we were gonna do for our pins this month.
Yeah.
So we decided to make our pin board one that reminds us of our trip last year, because we actually went to Disney World a year ago.
Yes, it was the first time that we ever went together.
Yeah.
We will leave all of the vlogs. That was before we wanted to do YouTube.
Yeah.
So go easy on us, but I still think that they're pretty fun.
I like those.
So we'll leave our playlist for our Disney vlogs from November 2019 down below, but we can't wait to tell some stories and show off some pins that remind us of our trip together.
So I'll start off with the first pin for today, and I'm going to pick this one. So this one kind of has like two reasons as to why we picked it. So it is a Frozen 2 pin, and it says trust your journey. It's got Elsa and Anna on there, and I love it because of those like fall colors, which are really beautiful. But we picked this pin out because we were actually in Disney World last November when Frozen 2 came out, and we saw it on the day that it came out, or the day after, I think.
Well, so you know how like you can do the thing where it's like the Thursday night release? We saw it the Friday.
Yeah, we saw it the Friday.
Yeah.
Which was so cool, and so I actually went and bought this pin right after we saw it, and it was my favorite movie.
So the first pin that I'm gonna show is just a very simple one, but we had to get one with this on it. It is of the year 2019. It's a Donald Duck pin, who we both love. But again, the year that we went, so of course, we had to have a pin to represent that.
Up next, we actually have two of these pins because Brandon got one at the actual event, and I decided that I wanted to get one afterwards, the same exact one, so I don't really know why I did that.
Because I said we have to have a pin from this, and then I said we should each get one for our boards, and Heidi was like, no, you have one. And then literally like half a year later, Heidi decided that she wanted one.
Yeah, so I bought it afterwards, but it's from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and it's from 2019, so this is like the classic one. And yeah, we have two of them, but the problem is I don't actually keep this one on my board, so like really we could only be using one right now, but we have two, and it's super cute. And yeah, we were at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
We had the best time.
It was so fun.
It was so good. That is a vlog. We'll leave it below. So many things happened, and a lot of the things on this board happened at that party, which was really fun. So this next pin is very special to us. It is a pin that represents our favorite park, Hollywood Studios. And Heidi never knew that she loved Hollywood Studios until she went with me there because it was just the best. She didn't like remember it.
I don't know if I actually went there. I don't think I did. Remember how I said like I couldn't remember if I actually
I know. I don't really know. But we had the best time. That park is our favorite. Our favorite attractions, which are coming up on this board, are there. So that's a really memorable park for us.
This pin was super, super cool because I actually was given it from a cast member. So he was like a really, really nice cast member. I remember I think I was like freaking out because he had some like Rapunzel pin or something.
He did, yes.
And then so he was like, he had some hidden pins as well, so we answered some questions for those, and then after we talked to him for a little while, he was like, oh, do you like Frozen? And I was like, yeah, I love Frozen so much. He said, do you like Olaf? And I said, yes, I love Olaf as well. And he's like, okay, then you can have this pin. And so he showed me this pin, and then I was like, oh, like I'll trade you for it then. And
she was like, well, I could trade you for it.
And then he's like, no, you can have it. And I was like, okay. So he gave me this pin, and it's actually super cool. It's cool. From the Disney Wine and Dine 2019 10K, so it's Run Disney event, and it's got Olaf on there. And it was also cool because I'm a runner, so I've been like a varsity runner for years now. So it was cool to receive because it's not like, I know I didn't do the event, but I am a runner, so it's like cool to have a pin like this, and it has Olaf on it, which I absolutely love.
Everything on one. Frozen, running, Olaf, how could you not love it? And it was free.
Yeah, exactly.
So this pin has a really good memory to it. This is an attraction that I never knew that I could ride because when I went in 2018, we didn't bother because I was told, no way are you gonna fit. And usually there's a few rides that I can't ride Flight of Passage, but we asked like the cast member at the front, and we said, listen, like this wait's really long. We don't want to wait if I'm not gonna fit. Like, so can you let me know, like, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said, I don't really know. but is it just like the two of you? And we said, yeah. And then she goes, okay, just go to like in the fast pass line and you can go to the front. So we went like all the way to like the very front, and then she came to the front of the ride to see if I fit, and then I fit and got to ride it. And it was just so great. And it is of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is a really good ride. I love it. This pin actually moves just like this.
It's cool.
Just like how the ride vehicle sways. But we just had like such a good experience with that cast member and that ride. So this ride will always hold a special place in our heart.
This pin's a bit of a random pin, but it has a special place in my heart because, so this was the pin that I got after I did like, so the cast members at Disney, if you don't know, sometimes they have blind pin trading where you have to answer a question and then they can like flip them over and show you if you answer the question correctly. So I went up to a cast member and I was new to pin trading and she said they have like blind pins, and I was like, oh gosh. It's like I'm not very good at these trivia things, so I don't know if I'll get it. So then she asked me a question. I don't even remember what the question was.
I was gonna say, I was trying to think this whole time and I don't even know. It was in the Haunted Mansion shop, like Memento Mori.
Yeah. So I was there, and then she asked me the question, and I got it right somehow. So then she turned it over, and then I picked the pin. So I picked this one of Minnie, and it's kind of like, it's like in black and white. It's really cute. And then she gave me this pin, and she's like, you'll always have to keep this one because it's your first question that you got right, and like your first trivia. And I was like, okay, I'll keep it. So that's why I included this pin on our board.
So this pin is one that is actually from the first attraction that we ever rode together, and it is from the Haunted Mansion. It's the Hitchhiking Ghost. Again, this always like reminds me of the Skyliner, which we also rode for the first time. But this pin is really cool. Again, we rope dropped Magic Kingdom and decided which one should we do first, and then we went and did Haunted Mansion. It was great. Heidi, I don't think had ever done
No, I haven't.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic, perfect, and always special because it was our first ride together.
Up next, I'm picking a pin, and this pin actually, I remember I got this pin at Disney World, I traded it, and then I realized that I wanted it back, so then I purchased it off someone.
That's a theme twice now.
Yeah, indecisive, I guess, with these pins, but we bought like every single day, and it was all because of Brandon, really. You were like addicted to it.
Because I said, what better way to get her into pins than we'll buy those hidden Mickey blind bags. Then she'll have some to trade. Maybe there'll be some that she likes, but then it turned into
like we kept buying them
every day.
Yeah, and all we'd get would be like those like ribbon hidden Mickey pins.
Or like a Figment.
Yeah, or like the ones that are like the chasers, so they like weren't colored.
Yeah, like it wasn't very successful.
No. So I mean, we had good traders, but this was one of the ones that we got, and it was a cute one. It's Mushu and Creaky, and I actually have a Mulan collection now, which is why I wanted it back, because I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I had all of these at one point.
Yeah, she had the whole set.
And then I got rid of them.
But so this pin represents us spending a bunch of money on unsuccessful blind bags. So this pin is also another first, but it's a first for both of us. So when we got to Disney World, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge was open, and not like very long. It was like open for like a week before, I think. And we got to ride Smuggler's Run. And the first time, without even having to ask, we were co-pilots and got to fly the Millennium Falcon. So we have this pin of Chewbacca that says legendary co-pilot, and we had the best time. It was so good. Yeah, we weren't very good, but I think we were pretty good compared to the second time that we rode it with someone who was not us as the pilot. We were crashing every 2 seconds, and it was an argument. We had a great time. Now,
sticking with the Star Wars theme, I had quite the event happen to me on our Disney trip. So if you know me, I know nothing about Star Wars.
At all. Zero.
And at least I know a little bit more now. Like, I know some names of some people, but when I went before, no clue.
No clue.
Didn't know what was happening. So I'm walking down, me and Brandon get separated a bit, and I'm like looking around. We're in Galaxy's Edge. I turn around, and all of a sudden there's some stormtroopers talking to me. And they're like, what did they say? They're like, we need your identification. And I'm like,
it was so funny, you guys. There's a video.
There's a video.
Up there.
But yeah, pretty much they were asking me for my identification. And I was like, I don't even know what's happening. I was like, I don't have one. And I actually like didn't even have a wallet to like fake it. Like I was just myself. So then they could ask me, and then there's people like pulling out their cameras, filming me.
Groups, like hordes of people were like
to watch
coming around, and I had the camera out.
Get like attacked by stormtroopers.
And then they asked her, what are you doing here? And she said, on vacation.
I said, chillin'.
Oh yeah, chillin'. They said, on a barren planet. And then he said, and it was just, it was the best.
I don't know, man. I was like, I don't know. So yeah, this pin. Wait, did I even show it?
I don't know. You can show it again.
I'll show it again.
She's a rebel.
Yeah, someone yelled, she's a rebel, so it says join the resistance. That's a pin. Can't even remember I was talking so long.
No, we are proud to be a part of the resistance.
Yeah.
This pin is also another first for Heidi. I've shed a lot of tears watching this, and there were tears to be shed when we watched it together, but it is, of course, Happily Ever After, and this says Find Your Happily Ever After. This show is so beautiful. You can debate what you want, Wishes or Happily Ever After. Happily Ever After is a good show. We cried, we laughed, we smiled. It was just a whole experience, so we had to have that on there because it was just the best.
We also had to include a pin of my favorite ride because I figured out that this was my favorite ride on our last trip.
Yep.
Before that, I was scared to ride it because I used to be scared of elevators. So I picked this Tower of Terror pin, and it has the little dangly feature there. It's got Goofy as a bellhop. Very cute. And yeah, the first time I rode it, I was like not anticipating what this ride was gonna be about. And then I had like, Brandon gave me all the things to hold.
The whole bag of all of our stuff.
All the bag. There was a popcorn bucket with stuff in it. So I'm riding the thing, the popcorn bucket lid falls off. All the stuff is flying everywhere. I'm like trying to collect it.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, this ride
an experience.
is amazing.
I remember when we walked in and put the seatbelt on, Heidi goes, it's just a seatbelt.
Yeah, it was
and I said, just a seatbelt. But we rode it like how many times? 5 at least.
More than that, I think.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Speaking of favorite attractions, you all know this unless you're new, but my favorite is Toy Story Mania, so had to include this. This ride has become such a debate on this channel and between me and Heidi of if there is an advantage to sitting in a certain color seat. But if you couldn't tell, this hat right here, I love it. So I like to think that I'm pretty good at it, but I'm not that good compared to other people. Yeah. But we had some arguments. I think I went, how many times did I win? 3 times?
3.
You went 1 time?
I won 1, yeah, the very last time, thank goodness.
But there was the debate. Tell them what the debate is.
Yeah, the debate is that if you sit in the red seat, you have a better chance of winning, and Brandon sat in the red seat until he lost, and then he was not in the red seat, and I won. So
but
my
then,
debate's correct.
My guy Kevin, he told me that I probably like the red seat because I'm right-handed, so I can pull my right.
In the way.
Yeah, which makes sense. So that's the debate. Let us know in the comments below like what you think about the Toy Story Mania seat debate.
Of course, had to include a Disney World pin, so we picked this beautiful pin. It's from a pass holder series. We got it not too long ago. In that video, Brandon actually cut the backer cards. If you want to have a good laugh, go watch it.
We'll leave it there.
But yeah, we of course had to include a Disney World pin because
right once you see the gates, it's just like, I don't know.
It's just perfect.
It's perfect. So this pin, every time I look at it, makes me laugh,
funny.
and I think of this. So I'm gonna show you the pin first, because you'll know who this character is, I think. So I love Zootopia, and this pin is of Clawhauser from Zootopia, who is just so cute and adorable. So this pin is meaningful because we went to see Up, A Great Bird Adventure, the show in Animal Kingdom. And there was these 2 little girls with their mom and dad sitting in front of us. If you don't know, we work with kids. We love kids. They're just the best. And they kept on like looking at us. And then they're talking about pin trading. And we love pins. And we had like Heidi's lanyard on. And then I had like a few like, I think maybe like out or something. And they were talking about it, how they had just started. They had like 2 pins, like 1 each.
Yeah, so they asked their mom if they could show us their traders to trade
because they like pins of ours. So of course we're not gonna trade with them. We're like, you can pick a few that you like. So the one little girl, so cute, she sees this pin again and goes, Mom, I need the Chief BOGO pin. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't have any Chief BOGO pins, and neither does Heidi. And then she goes, Mom, I really need the Chief BOGO. She goes, look, a Chief BOGO, and points at this pin. And I go, if you want Chief BOGO, girl, you can have Chief BOGO. So we ended up giving them, like I think like 3 pins or something. And they were so happy. And then the whole show, they kept on like looking back. They weren't even watching the show. So super cute.
We also had to include this pin because this not only ended up being my favorite Disney snack ever, and it's Dole Whip if you didn't know, but we had a really cool experience where it was the night of the Christmas party.
Yep. Yeah, just before it was gonna start.
Yeah, so we walked up to, which food place was it?
Like in Adventureland behind the Tiki Room. I forget I always forget what it's called. Let us know in the comments what it's called.
So we walked up there and Brandon was like, we're gonna try Dole Whip, like you're gonna love it, and so we walked up and I was like, oh, I don't know what I want, and then, because we were like thinking about a float or regular Dole Whip, and we were just gonna get the regular Dole Whip. Whip, but we were like, I don't know. And then the people saw us coming up, and then they were like, oh my gosh, you guys, like, you guys are so cute.
Because we had like a button on this.
Oh, because it was first time.
Yeah,
like our first, and we said celebrating our first trip together.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh my gosh, you guys are celebrating your first trip together. That's so cute. Like, what do you guys want? And then we're like, well, we're here for Dole Whips. And they were like, oh, do you want a float? Do you want a thing? And I'm like, oh no, I don't even know like what's happening. So then they're like, it's fine, we'll get you both. And we're like, okay. So then they bring us like the float and the Dole Whip, and they're like, here you go. And then we're like, okay, like how much is it? And then they're like, no, it's on us, like whatever. Mickey told us to
have a great time.
Give you these Dole Whips. And we're like, oh my gosh.
And
so
it made them
like,
taste even better. Like
yeah.
they were just so good.
So we of course had to include this Dole Whip pin.
So these next 2 pins is the first thing that we booked a fast pass for, because Heidi really wanted to do this a lot. Like we talked about it for so long. So it is a pin, actually 2 pins of Rapunzel and Flynn Rider and Tiana, because we actually booked a fast pass to meet Rapunzel and Tiana, and Heidi stood there like this the whole time.
I was nervous.
She was so nervous. I was making conversation, and Heidi was like just...
I don't know what to say.
It was so cute, you guys, adorable. And then, why we include this one, again, was we actually got to meet Flynn and Rapunzel at the Christmas party, and Heidi was like loving it. She said, Brandon, can I have a picture alone? I was like, yeah, you can.
Like, these are guys right here.
Yeah, she was loving it. So I had to include those on the board.
And the next 2 pins, these are kind of funny. So, of course, like, I started pin trading on our last trip, and Brandon, like...
In 2018, I started.
Okay, in 2018, but like you didn't pin trade online and stuff,
No.
So we were both like, weren't like, Brandon was obviously more knowledgeable than me at that point. I had no idea what was happening. But we didn't really get like the fact that like not all pins were authentic that you got at Disney, okay? So like, we didn't know that. So we were going around, we're trading, we're having a good time. And then we both were trying to finish some of like our particular sets.
Yeah.
So I was trying to finish this set with this Pascal. So I actually did finish, like I started the set.
Yeah, while we were on the trip.
Yeah, and then I finished it, which I was like, yes, like got this. And then Brandon was close to finishing.
Yeah, because I like in 2018 got all but 2 of these dwarf pins.
So this set, so you did finish it.
Yes, now completed.
Yes. So, but then we realized like after pin trading online and stuff that like we got ripped off because we were pin trading with people who were like good at pin trading, and
because it was at that thing like at Epcot where there's like tables and people have all their pins and they're handing out like business cards. Like, this is so legit.
Like, oh, this is great. So then we both traded these pins there and we got scammed, but it's okay because we still keep them just because whatever at this point. We're not gonna trade them.
No, exactly.
They're just for a collection, so it's kind of funny though.
And the last pin is a pin that is so special to me because of this guy. So it is a pin of the Genie. It actually has A Friend Like Me, which is my favorite Disney song. But on this trip at the Christmas party, I scratched something off my Disney bucket list and I met the Genie, and it was just everything I ever could have imagined. Heidi can attest to that.
Yeah.
Because when he came out, all the kids were happy like about Jasmine and Aladdin. And then when the Genie comes out, I was like in awe, and me and like a dad behind, he was like, oh my gosh, it's the Genie. And I was like, man, same. Like, I love it. So I actually asked like Jasmine to step aside so me and the Genie could have our moment, and it was just so good. We'll leave that linked up there.
So those are all the pins for our November pins of the month board. So let us know down below in the comment which one we showed off was your favorite.
Yes, and if you also have any cool stories that you think of about your Disney trips. So we have a few packages to open because of our pins of the month. We'll just do a few each. So I got 2 and Heidi's got 1. This one is from Jen, and I'm really excited about it because I know what this one is and I think Heidi's gonna really like it a lot.
So I'm just gonna go over what Pin Mail Monday is, because on this channel, every Monday we try, sometimes we miss it, but we try to do Pin Mail Monday. So for those of you who might be new or might not know, Pin Mail Monday is a day where we take the time to open up pins that we have from that week, either like trades or purchases, and we share them with you guys.
Good job, you crushed that.
Thanks.
As always. So this is the wrong package that I thought it was.
Oh.
I thought it was a pin that Heidi would love. I mean, maybe she'll like these.
There's a little note here that says, thank you, Brandon, enjoy the new pins.
I love that note. That's old school Donald. That's so cool.
That is cute. And it's on some Frozen stickers, which you already know. Loving these. It's got a bunch of the different characters on there. We also got some Lion King stickers.
Love it.
Brandon loves Lion King, so I know he loves those. And then we have some Monsters University stickers, which I love. These are so cute. I love that guy in the middle there.
Yeah, he's great. He's so funny.
And then these are, these are
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I almost didn't know.
After we just went over all the Star Wars stuff, you're getting better. So again, I just have to say, we are so glad to be filming today. Like, this has been a fun day. We're so glad that we can enjoy this Monday with you. For us, it's the weekend, but we're having a great time. So these are 2 pins of the Dwarfs. I'm trying to complete 2 dwarf sets right now. This is one of them. It is of the Dwarfs just kind of walking with a pickaxe. So this one, we got Bashful, and I just love these. I think that they're so cute. It's a whole set. So we got Bashful, and then we got one of Sneezy as well. So I think right now I have Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. So I'm looking for all the other ones. So if you have any, let me know. We can trade on Instagram at sunnytimes2, because I would love to complete that set.
Up next, I have my pin package, which I'm very excited to open because I've been waiting for this pin for a while, because Sammy, the person who sent me this pin, actually offered to do, like, I think she was doing a bunch of
like orders. Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had something in my throat and I had to clear it out. I'll just take a drink of water.
Ooh. You okay now?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so she actually ordered a bunch of pins from Disneyland Paris. So,
love it already.
yes, love it already. I'm gonna cut it out of the backer here. I'm gonna open it up.
These pins are hard to come by. Heidi's trying to be a completionist of this movie.
Yeah, which I don't know if that's
ever
gonna happen.
Maybe one day.
I don't know. I almost literally like sold a bunch of my pins to try and buy the Onward marquee pin.
Yes.
Because I thought, like, if I sell them and use the money that was for pins, then it's not like a waste of money, you know?
No, it's not.
But I didn't do that. But anyways, I got this pin. It's of Barley and Ian, and Onward is my favorite Pixar movie ever, and this pin is so
That's a fun
cute.
pin.
Like, look at that.
So this pin is from Lisa. This is our last package for today. I'm thinking it's the pin that I was talking about earlier, but now I'm second guessing because I don't really know. Ooh, this is for you.
Oh my gosh, and it's, oh my gosh, I love these. Like, I love...
You love those a lot.
I know I don't like a lot of things food-wise, but I love Airheads, and this is like a massive one, and it's watermelon, which I love watermelon things, so I'm gonna eat this.
We got some stickers as well. This is a sticker of a Mickey Premium Bar, which are so great. We got some stickers from Monsters Inc. / University / Cars, I think, right up on the top right there as well. And then we got some of Toy Story right there. And I also just had a thought. I think that the place where you buy Dole Whip is Aloha Isle. Is that true? Let me know. I just was like thinking about it. And there's this, but I don't know what this is for.
I think a pencil maybe.
Yeah, is that what it's for? That's what I was like thinking, but I wasn't sure. You can show it.
It's a little, I think it goes on like a little pencil, which, can I have it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. It's a little Pluto, and see, that's why I thought it goes on a pencil. I don't know, if someone has a better idea, you can let us know.
Yeah.
But this is cute.
It's really cute. So, this is the pin that I was thinking about earlier, and I think Heidi's gonna love it. I'll let you show it and open it.
Okay, it's not for me though.
Well, it's for like a joint collection.
Okay, I know, I think.
It's cute.
Oh, it's so adorable.
You can check where it's from. I think it's an overseas park. I'm not too sure which one though.
It's from Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Wow.
And it's a whole like set. We don't have any other ones from this set though.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. So, Brandon said we have a joint collection because we do of Winnie the Pooh. And look, it's one of Little Roo.
He's cute. I love Roo. I don't see Roo in a lot of pins.
No.
We actually just moved our Winnie the Pooh pins onto a smaller pin board. And up in our room, we have like a little Pooh's Corner. You get that reference? It is just so cute. So I love that pin. I want to complete that whole set.
Yeah, I know. Me too. We should.
We should.
One last thing that we're very excited to show you, and it is from Elaine and Anna over at the Etsy shop Magical Castle Company, which we'll leave down below.
They are so amazing. We've gotten to know them over the past like few months. We message them and chat with them. And we're actually wearing their shirts right now. This hat is from them. They are so amazing. And they sent us a box with 2 things for our video on Friday. So you need to stay tuned for that. We are so excited about it. But they also added these into the box. And when we opened up the box and saw these, I couldn't even tell you how excited we were. We lost it. I think this one's yours.
Okay.
We lost it and we're so excited because they didn't have to do this and they did. But they are hats that say "It's always sunny" on them.
And they have our little like Tangled Sun logo that we usually
use. And the
use.
font is perfect. These hats mean so much to us, and when we opened it, we didn't even know what to say. So girls, if you're watching this, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We love you both. We are so lucky to know you. We're gonna rock these on Friday.
Yep, you'll have to wait.
You have to wait. If you are not subscribed, you're gonna wanna be, because this video is gonna be epic and so much fun. So, with all that being said, leave us a comment down below and let us know what your favorite pin was from today and how you're starting off your week on a Monday today. Would love to know what your week is gonna be like and what you're up to. And if you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new, consider subscribing for more Disney content just like this, pins, hauls, and unboxings.
And remember, it's always sunny.